Okay, so after attempt number 1 failed, let's try this again. So hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Heroes for the Nintendo GameCube. Now it's time for what can potentially be the longest mission in the entire game, Casino Park's extra mission for Team Chaotix. Initially we had to get 200 rings, just like the extra missions for Team Rose, but if that was the case then, what is it now? 500 rings! A hell of a lot of rings!
Here's your next mission. You want to find out how much you want? Collect 500 rings.
500 rings. And you know what? You can potentially get this within the first minute of gameplay. In fact, I think it takes so long to tally up all of your rings, it will take more than a minute to actually do so. But if you are able to get all 3 characters into the big slot machine, so not that one. Well, Vector is stuck somewhere. But if you're able to get everybody into the big slot machine there, then that is 200 rings. Then that is 200 rings for each of you. 600 rings. So you know that can end the stage right for you there. And you will have a very big time bonus, because the time bonus for this level is really... not the time bonus. The A rank requirement for this level is really small. I'm not exactly sure what the number is. But I'm pretty sure the first time round I only got like 11,000 points. And I got the A rank. But the internet tells me it's more than that. So again, I don't know how authentic that is. I will never trust it after it told me to get 40,000 more points than I needed for Team Dark and Final Fortress. That was inaccurate. Super inaccurate. So there are 2 ways of getting maximum rings. You either need to get that, or 3 formation symbols, or 3 lucky 7s. I think you can also get one or the other. So if you got like 2 lucky 7s and a formation symbol, that still counts. Oh. Normally I get points for those. Thank you, SPO. Come on, guys. Thank you. Right, 100 down, 400 to go. Use this whenever you can. I unfortunately just used it at the wrong time, although I did just get 40 rings for it, which is not bad. But I did use that at a bit of the wrong time. Right, I'll try and get these guys at least. But yeah, I really should have used it down there. And this part is where the camera does not help you when you're trying to not take damage. So yeah, now we actually see the rest of this level. See, Vector, you can breathe fire. Why is fire a problem to you? Is it just bad to the outside of your body? There's actually not as many enemies down here as I thought there was. Well, this guy's here. This Clagon. Right, let's... No, I didn't want to go in there in flight formation. I wanted to go in there in speed formation. I'm gonna get around there. Whoa! I don't want to go to the higher pinball table, but even then, that's not how you're supposed to get to the higher pinball table. Right, let's try that again. Again, another nice high ring counter. I think there's... no, I think there's Team Dark with all the enemies over here. Yeah, there wasn't one enemy over here, just the camera that's up here. Really? I should fire both of you and neither of you can land on the spring. Now, what this does allow me to do though, is it actually allows me to show you guys the VIP table. Because Team Chaotix, unlike the other teams, have to use it. So as usual, it's got the laser barrier. This guy's got rapid fire guns, so I don't exactly want to get hit by them straight away. As we see, we have the giant X's, although I should point out they are not solid objects. Actually, yes they are. I thought you could cut right through them. I don't know why. I don't know what it's like over there. Are there enemies over there? I don't know. Make sure you don't hit the laser. Go through here when you're invisible. And now there's a little flower here. And this will take us to the VIP table, but first, rings in a cage. And for Team Sonic and Team Dark, you have to lightspeed dash your way over there.
These must be special pinball machines.
Yep, this is where the rich gamble.
Alright, I'm gonna win big here!
Unless the bumper thing knocks you out of the way, Charmy. Oh, looks like I'm Charmy now. No, I'm gonna be Vector. This is not going well. I think you do get double rings here. I'm not exactly sure. Yes, phone. You are not the phone call I am expecting, which will probably interrupt the recording session. There's that lucky 7 image. I'm going to win big here. Not. Really? Not only did they fall down, they fell off the table. Well, that was pretty good. 40. That wasn't so good. 20. Yeah, see, that wouldn't... Oh, hello. Hooray for improper physics on these pinball tables. That was nice. I really should have fallen down there. Which you have got to watch out, because you can potentially lose all of your rings on these pinball tables. Really, that wasn't worth anything. Can't lose any in the small ones. But yeah, you do get double rings. When I got those 3 rings there, that's normally only worth about 10 rings. Here it's worth 20. But you can get hit with Team Sonic and down I go. With Team Sonic it's relatively easy to get up there. But for Team Dark it's a freaking nightmare because the switch is incredibly hard to get to. Because it's located around a load of those bumpy triangular things. Not those ones, the really small ones that are all over the place in Bingo Highway. For Team Sonic you just have to get onto the upper section of that double pinball table, and the switch is right in the middle. It's kind of tricky to hit, which is surprising given the overhead view, which is easily the best camera angle you're given for these pinball tables. I'm not even trying to stay up there anymore. Can I finish on this pinball table? No, I can't. Other than there's enough rings to get me there anyway. Oh, no! 50 rings gone. Damn it. Well, looks like this level's just been extended by a few minutes. That is the issue with this level, is that eventually you get to a point where you have to use the pinball tables. Because this is what happens. You reset the level. We do actually end up a bit further back in this level compared to normal, but yeah, we're sent back further into the level. It doesn't reset the level though, it just takes you back to the beginning. This isn't like what we had to do for Team Rose's extra missions or Team Dark's extra missions, where it would reset everything. And there we go again, another minus 50. This is why I hate this level. This is why this level is so long. Because there's no more enemies to get. So Team Blast isn't going to help me anymore. Yeah, if you want to, I would actually recommend trying to make use of the Team Blast glitch. So that you can just keep on building up that meter, just use it on every enemy. These triangular things, these is what I was talking about. You can use it on every enemy. No, I would actually recommend using these things. You can't lose rings in these. Just sadly you don't get that many. Come on, let me do that 7 more times. Oh, Sonic gives me 20. Nope. Physics. Apparently the pinball table suddenly became an illusion. Come on, 2 more. 2 more. Vector. No, Vector! That's not where I wanted you to go, Vector. I don't want you to go in the middle table. Middle table, bad. Other table, good. Come on, Vector. Yes, there we go. Come on. Yes, finally. And of course, I only got minus 50 for both of those Eggman things. And I think that's because I just got one. If I got all three, that would have been minus 100. For both of them, not just with the two combined. So if all three of you are in there, well, that's bad times ahead. In fact, I think it can be minus 300 if you get all three Eggman. I'm not exactly sure. I think generally you do lose less rings than you gain. I can't remember. And I don't remember if it's the same in like Casino Night where that was introduced. But yeah, that was quite a long one. And unfortunately, so is the next one. Bingo Highway. And just like Casino Park, where we only... Not Casino Park, Seaside Hill, where we only had to get 10 Hermit Crabs, and then we had to get all 20 for the extra mission. Same here. Collect all 20 casino chips, some of which are in very annoying places.
Here's your next mission. 20 chips.
Collect 20 chips. Alright, I'm actually going to want to attract these guys this time. Or alert these guys. Yeah, okay, that's Bingo Highway. This is one of two levels where I actually recommend that you miss. It's a good thing I'm not collecting rings anymore. Where I actually recommend that you miss one particular chip due to it having a very annoying placement. The other one is Mystic Mansion, unsurprisingly, but I do actually recommend that you ignore one of the casino chips here. It's about halfway into the level, which is kind of annoying on the backtrack. Well, I guess it's more of a forward track. Does it count as backtracking? Well, I guess it wouldn't. If it's a side scroller, it still counts as backtracking. Okay, so what you want to do first, you now want to go down here. Unfortunately, the camera is not being my friend. In fact, I think I may have missed it. And then hope you can get out again since they've just destroyed all three of them hit that bumpy thing. Okay, I was expecting it to not quite be that straight down. I thought it was a bit further away, but yeah, that's one. Because the pinball tables are much deadlier here. Like, the bingo tables are deadly enough, but even the pinball tables, some of them are pretty deadly. And, well, I did get stuck on that pinball table during one mission. I can't remember which one it was. Or which team I was doing, or which mission I was doing. You know what? Let's go for that perfect. I can't remember if I did this in the initial mission or not. And there are chips on the bingo tables. Thankfully, each bingo table does have a flower shortly after it that will take you back to the start. This is how it normally happens on this first one. Now I gotta wait for SBO to finish going through the tube. You can't select him until he's come out the tube, or except that time, it was actually faster. And let's go for that perfect. You just gotta get the 2. Which is not gonna let me do! Okay, let's try that again. I still want a time bonus game, so just come on. I admit that I am causing myself to really lose it, but still. There we go. See, that would have been useful, because why couldn't this one be the win 500 rings mission? If every game of bingo is 200 rings, that's 400 rings right there. Since I can play bingo 2 times here. It also really helps that you don't need to worry about actually dying on the bingo tables. I mean, you should never die on the first one, but the second one you easily can. And thankfully Team Chaotix never have to worry about that third one. This is exciting. Right, there we go. I still never understand why Team Sonic don't have that there. Nope, not quite. And that flower will take you back to where Vector and Charmy were a moment ago. At the beginning of the table. I think I did showcase that in the first run. Alright, go up here. I recommend to stay in fly formation unless you want to try and manually land on that die. I really hate how the singular version of that is die. And most people don't even know that. Most people just call it a dice, but that isn't true. That isn't right. Right, there is a chip down there on that pinball table. We're going to ignore that chip for the time being because that chip is really freaking annoying. Right, I believe the last time I tried to do that I actually caused a bit of a glitch where I became a bit stuck. Since none of them are actually bouncing on the table this time around, that shouldn't happen. Yeah, I should do want to try and get the corner ones if you can. Right, not worried about the last one, though I do like getting them all. Spent long enough in Casino Park. If I was to switch to Charmy and Vector there, they should come to me rather than the other way around. The flower actually does that. The flower that's at the beginning of that tunnel section is actually the flower that you go to after the next bingo table. It takes you back quite a distance for some reason, rather than simply back to the start of the bingo table. Damn it! Right, that's actually one of the more annoying chips to get because you can see it's a bit too high up. That's really your only way of getting back up there should you fall down. Otherwise, you got to do the entire thing again, and I hate that. So, should you miss that, like I did, go for don't defeat the enemy straight away. This chip, however, this one right here, freaking nightmare because of the camera you're given. And I got it, of course, I get it first try. It's always the way when you're recording, isn't it? You're trying to make a point, you say something is incredibly easy. I think I missed that one though. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, this is usually what happens afterward. Okay. That does tend to happen sometimes. But you say something is incredibly hard and it ends up being really easy, and the stuff you say is easy ends up becoming extremely difficult. Okay, that time I got it. Oh, that thing stays like that. Wasn't expecting that. Got that one as well. I know you're bored, Charmy. How can I hear you? I'm like super far away from you right now. Alright, let's not worry about the perfect here. I believe there is one chip on this pinball table. Yeah, there it is. Right at the top. And of course I missed, so back here. Because there is a flower, but it's going to take me all the way back to the start of that tunnel section, so this is faster. Thank you, bouncy thing. Fortunately, the 7 and the 9 aren't exactly in position to allow me to get a perfect. How long is this going to take? I think I still need some time bonus for this level. I swear there was like a weird sound effect just then. It would sound like I hit a switch, but I didn't. They are on the bingo tables. They're very easy to miss. They're not that hard to find actually, they're just really easy to miss. Look at that. 527 rings. Easy. Yeah, I really hate trying to get this one. Oh, missed. Shouldn't have hit that. Oh, yeah, there we go. No! Oh, this should take me right into it, actually. There we go. Actually, one of the most annoying ones is actually right at the end of the level. Well, actually, I should say right at the beginning of the level. Because this mission tricks you a bit. You actually do have to take the flower at the end to get the final chip. Because just like Casino Park, when you grab the flower, it takes you onto a table that's slightly further behind. It's a deadly balloon. Oh, it was this guy. Right, I'm terrified right now. What am I standing on? What am I standing on? Ah! Why don't I just use Team Blast? I can get rings that way. That was tense. And there's the flower. Once again, I believe Team Chaotix actually do have to go into the secret room. Actually, they might not. It doesn't look like there's easy access to it. Unfortunately, I don't remember the exact way of getting into it. It's different with every team, and I never know which one that is. Oh, for Team Chaotix, it's actually the easy one. Kind of makes sense since they actually do have to go through it for one of their missions. No. Camera, work with me here. Right. Yeah, see this place can be pretty useful if you somehow haven't gotten all of Team Rose's rings yet for their extra mission, but how? How have you not done that with these bingo tables? Right, 18, that's the number we want. Fortunately, this next one is really annoying. You know, I'm switching to Espio, they're all going to go through this thing anyway. Vector, how are you doing that? What the? I mean, that's nice and all. But I've got to try and get back up there, because this is a very annoyingly placed one. Yeah, there we go. Right. I've missed out on my time bonus, but at the very least we can finish the stage now. Finish the stage now. So yeah, that's where it takes you. I think that's the first time we've seen that pinball table, actually. I didn't show it off with any other team. It's possible to get with every other team, although I think Team Dark, there is like an electrical flapper that's very annoyingly placed. And he's the only enemy in the entire level that's on a bingo tape, that's on a pinball table and doesn't go down in one hit for some reason. Let's play a game of blackjack. I do because it has my name in it. I do not support gambling. Gambling is wrong. You shouldn't do it. Waste your money. Maybe this is what compulsive gambling. How many people actually played Sonic and then decided to become full-out gamblers? See, I got hit. I lost all my rings. I only got 200 now. I could have like 700, if not 800. You could probably get, if you like destroy everything, it wouldn't be with it and use enough Team Bash, you could probably get the full 999 rings here. Those rings are actually deceptively hard to get, because I almost always end up in the middle, even when I try not to. It's surprisingly easy to not go into the middle there. I'll see, here we go. Let me off of the table! Well, this video is long enough as it is. I gotta do, actually no, stay, no, don't go on the table. Don't go on the table, it's the hardest mission after this. I don't want to do the hardest mission. And that's landing on, and that is landing on that thing manually. Right, where is it? Let's just try and land on it. Camera lets me. There you are. What we're going to do is land there. And clip right through it. And then pick it up. Yeah, very easy to die. Very hard to get off of that table. So, leave that one till last. Come on. Yeah, there you go. As long as you get everything in the levels and like try and score as many bonus points as you can. Many of Team Chaotix's extra missions, because they're going to take you a while, they're designed that you don't really need a high score. Some levels in Shadow the Hedgehog do that as well. Sadly, not enough of them. I think Mad Matrix is probably the most noticeable one, really. Both the Hero and the Dark mission you can do that in. As long as you don't die and score enough points elsewhere, you can still get the A rank for that sign bonus. Alright, next up though, what I consider to be the hardest mission in the entire game. Rail Canyon. So, I will see you guys then. I'm not going to say this with enthusiasm either.